All right, so if you get stuck with our independent and dependent lesson and the little bit of practice we're doing at the end, I wanted to kind of talk you through an example or two to see if I can answer some of those questions and help you out just a little bit. And then it'll be your job to finish up the rest of it. So for this one, we're going to use these two spinners. So we have a spinner that's numbered 1 through 8, and then one that is lettered with A's, B's, and C's. But you'll notice that there's different amounts of each of them. So the example I already have done for you is, what is the probability of spinning a 3 on one spinner and a C on the other one? So the idea is, look at the probability of each of those two separate things and then multiply them together. So what's the probability of spinning a 3? Well, on our spinner, there's 1 3 out of 8 total possibilities. So a 1 out of 8 chance. The probability of spinning a C, well, there's 1 C out of 6 possibilities, so 1 out of 6. And then to find the probability of both of those things happening, we do 1/8 times 1/6 equals 1/48. So let's look at our next example, the probability of a 4 and a B. So for this one, you can either write out your work on your own sheet of paper, or you can actually just click right on the boxes and type the things in. So first we want to do the probability of a 4. There's 1 4 out of 8 possibilities. So that would be a 1 out of 8. Then for the next one, probability of getting a B. Well, there are 2 B's out of 6 possibilities. But then remember, you always want to simplify your fractions, either at the beginning or right away or after you do your multiplication. So 2/6 could simplify to be 1/3. And then I go ahead and multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 8 times 3 is 24. So I have a 1 out of 24 chance. So if I were to do it 24 times, I'd expect one of those times to get a 4 on one and a B on the other. So let's jump over to number 2, the probability of rolling a 1 or spinning a 1 and getting an A. So the probability of getting a 1, there's 1 out of 8 possibilities. So 1 out of 8. Probability of getting an A, there are 1, 2, 3 A's out of 6 possibilities. So 3 out of 6. But remember to always simplify your fractions. So this would be the same thing as 1 out of 2. And then you multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 8 times 2 is 16. So next 4 are for you to do. But again, focus on each piece separately. It's its own fraction. How many ways can I get an even number on my spinner out of the total number of possibilities? How many ways can I get a C out of the total number of possibilities? And then multiply them together. Key is, don't forget to simplify your fractions.